Hi, y'all. Welcome back, man, to Reflects. I'm Chris,
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Sam.
and we are going to do the third episode of season 2 of House of the Dragon. Man, this episode has a lot in it. I'm going to try to hit some key points, but I do want to start off with the final scene with Allison and Rhaenyra.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle?
Wait, you want to start with that first?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, eh,
I do. I don't want to start with that first.
okay,
Well, well, it's the highlight of the episode, right?
it really is. Yeah,
I'm so conflicted on this scene because the acting's really good. But also it's just like I just don't like the way Rhaenyra's moving this season, man. Like she's low-key becoming like one of my like least favorite characters this season. Just based on the fact that like she's not on that type of timing. Like how much more like reassurance do you need to know that the war is already it's already started? Like what are you talking about? There's nothing you can do. Like this conversation wasn't gonna like stop the war because there's too many outside factors. But like but on the other side, we got to see like that both people got some clarity on what happened. So like that was really cool. Um Allison, she didn't care. She at the end of the day, she didn't care about the truth. She just said, "My son's on the throne, and he's gonna stay there." So
Yeah, I think now we've been saying that there is no good and bad side, but I think there is a good side now because they both know the truth, and it's up to Allison if she wants to spread that truth to her party. But then again, Allison was right that so much has happened between then, like Aegon's son dying. It's like I don't think you can't forget what happened and settle it. So I get what Allison was saying, like it's too much has already happened, but I still do feel like that truth needs to be spread so like we can clear up the confusion that started this whole mess.
but to even let's say if that truth even gets out, I still don't think it's gonna do anything really. If anything, um, they might say both sides are lying. So either way, I don't think there's any good's gonna come out of it either. Even it might make things a little slightly worse if it's they might say, oh, it's a story, blah blah, and they might say like, oh no, it's real. But you just gotta have like two sides that are just like they won't know like who to pick for basically. But I don't know. But yeah, no, I do agree though. It is getting a lot messy, and when it comes to uh Rhaenyra, she, yeah, like you said, Kyle, she's looking for reassurance to continue with this, but yeah, it's already begun, and yeah, she just needs and I'm glad she finally realized it too. She finally realized, yeah, it's time to, you
when
know,
that table, I was like, "Oh my god, Rivera. Like, what are you waiting for?"
right. I'm like, man, it took you this long. Like it's
He could have got killed in this episode, but she said, "No, hold on." Like what?
right. Oh my goodness. But hey, I'm finally happy that finally things are getting, kind of kicked up a little bit now. I feel like things are starting to pick up. Because throughout the episode, I'm just like, man, like what's there? It felt a little dragging a little bit, but yeah, I'm glad that they finally,
Did you think it was like she got in there way too easy?
she kind of did, yeah,
Like that means anybody can like move how she did and get into that little that I don't know that temple. It's just like they can kill her whenever. Like this, that's kind of a little too easy.
right,
I was thinking too, like, how do people not recognize her face? Like, she is like one of the most famous people in all
right,
Westeros.
right.
That was something that was tricking me too. But like what the I forgot what the girl said. The little the whisperer girl. She said people don't pay attention to like the women in the I forgot what they're called. The septum people, the septum women. They don't pay attention to them really because they
Mhm.
don't. You know. you know, stuff that men want. But yeah,
Yeah.
Nah, it was still too easy though. I don't know.
yeah, it was way too easy.
Yeah. But it was kind of interesting though. I mean, I like that whole scene, that whole transition of her getting in there and speaking to Alice. I think that was like you said. I think that was like the best part of the whole show. Really,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that leading up to it. Really, it was really good. Um, yeah, yeah. Anything else? I don't know what else is there to mention. Really,
Uh,
and talk about Aemon maybe.
wait, I got something that's important.
Mm.
Rhaenyra sent Rhaena to watch over the future of the house,
Mm-hmm.
and she at first she didn't like it because well she felt like
Because she felt like she's always the cop out because she doesn't have a dragon and stuff.
yeah
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't
Mm-hmm.
feel different. Yeah. But I feel like I thought they were hinting to her getting a dragon with Laenor's dragon like being alone. So like in the episode, I thought she was gonna like try to like go tame it, but like she kind of just like went out
Right.
to Pentos.
That scene was a little what's it called, Easter egg, from what I've heard. Apparently the gift, well, I guess the dragons that Rhaenyra give her,
hmm
apparently those dragons became uh, um, the dragons that are in Game of Thrones.
Are you serious, bro?
Yeah,
But it was like four though, wasn't it?
There's three.
It was
yeah,
four.
yeah. Yeah. No, no, I think there was four. I think one of them hatched, and then I think the three that was left was for why am I forgetting her name from Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Daenerys Targaryen.
Daenerys Targaryen. Yes.
Mm, no, yeah.
So those eggs will never hatch until
Yeah. Until yeah.
that's I wonder why they didn't hatch.
Yeah, that's a little nice Easter egg though. I like the
Yeah,
kind of connection to it. Yeah.
yeah. What about Aegon? What he did with his he surrounded himself with his friends as his like as his soldiers.
Oh,
Yeah, I was saying you can't Aegon. Nobody takes Aegon serious. Like he's easily like Laris. He easily like manipulated him into staying in the castle, like just based on like a rumor that probably wasn't even going around.
right. Actually, Laris, I believe Laris started that rumor. But at the same time, though, let's talk about Laris. Actually,
hmm
he's plotting something. Like I feel like he's plotting his way to be closer to the king.
Yeah,
I feel like at some point he might, get rid of well, I guess not get rid of, but if Sir Kristen dies, he will jump into that position to be hand of the king.
yeah,
I think that might be Laris's plan, to be hand of the king.
yeah. Because you know I think he somewhat already likes Allison in some
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
type. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's trying to be hand.
yeah. I think that that's his plan. I feel like I don't know. I feel like he wants to be in somewhat of I guess power, but I feel like that his best way of doing that is by being hand of the king. Because I mean, what's best? I mean, in a way, he's a puppet master. So what's best way of being the master by being the hand of the king, to be the ear to the king. So I feel like that's his plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think he can be trusted. I don't know what his motives are, but
Yeah, we don't know, but yeah, I agree. He's very snaky for sure. Um, yeah, I feel like he's one of those characters. I'm just like I like in a way, but at the same time, just like you're weird. I'm just like, yo, you creep me out, but you're an interesting character.
he's so quick to like take somebody out. He was like, yeah, let's take him out.
Right?
Like this dude has got connections. Like this is crazy.
Yeah, yeah. He's kind of remind. I wouldn't say he's reminding me of somebody from Game of Thrones.
Littlefinger.
Littlefinger, maybe, but not so much. Littlefinger wasn't weird like that though.
Littlefinger was weird like that.
Yeah, in certain ways, but like in certain situations, like,
His hit his little like weirdness better. I say.
yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. What's his name? Damon. He went.
Mhm.
Harrenhal. That's the way you said. Yeah, he went to Harrenhal, and there was nothing for him to fight. That's why I thought was gonna happen, but there was no big fight.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I would say I was a little disappointed in that scene because I was expecting a grand battle where he's gonna take on everybody and end up winning.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hearing big stuff's coming. Next,
Right.
I'm hearing big stuff is coming. Next episode with Damon and a lot of characters.
Mm.
Get some action. So
Honestly, that's what I'm saying. We need some action, and I was kind of expecting that too, also, Chris. But it ended up being a self reflection of what Damon's going through, or in his head and whatnot. I'm just like, okay, well, I guess we need some character emotional development, I guess. And this is Damon's. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah, and like the woman said he was gonna die there. So is that Damon gonna die this season? Like,
That is an interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Was that like a foreshadowing? Maybe, I don't know.
I'm predicting someone's gonna die next episode.
Mm.
I don't know who, but I think someone's gonna die.
Oh, there was actually a foreshadowing. I think like an episode ago, maybe, of Amon's foreshadowing. Remember when he was sitting at the table and he like flipped a coin
Yeah.
and it kind of like covered his other eye.
yeah,
So like his eye with the patch was already covered, but the coin covered his eye. So basically, that kind of entails that Aim is gonna die. But it also kind of foreshadows that's how you know people of high power. That's how they kind of buried them. Like in Greek mythology and whatnot, they put coins on their eyes to kind of like help him travel to the next.
mm.
So from what I read was that was a foreshadowing of his death. So who knows? I don't know if that's gonna happen this season, but that's
And
also
now I don't see Eamon dying this season.
you don't see it.
Nah, I see more now that they said that woman said Damon's gonna die. I think I see him dying more than Eamon.
Mm.
Because when is Damon gonna leave Harrenhal? Is he just gonna stay there?
It's a good question. Yeah.
So like, if he ends up staying there, he's gonna die there. So
Yeah.
I just think it's more likely for him to die than Eamon. And I think, well, go ahead.
That scene with young Rhaenyra and that baby, she was sewing a baby's head. Was that her baby?
No, it was
No, that's Aegon's kid.
Jaehaerys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, why is it? I didn't quite understand. I was trying to figure out what that scene meant. I was like,
Because
like,
it's his regret, like showing up of him killing the kid.
okay. Oh, was was him thinking of Rhaenyra a way of him kind of like trying to forgive himself? Like he wants Rhaenyra to forgive him, but to make him feel better about the situation in a way. Was that why like she was there in his subconscious, or was it like
I think Rhaenyra was there also because like he's done her wrong also. So she was they're basically there to like shame on him. I think
okay.
that was what the hallucination was about or whatever.
Okay.
Trying to build some character.
Yeah.
Um,
That was Damon's character development right there.
yeah, I don't know if the dude was lying, but it was a surprise that Damon and Viserys have a bastard brother.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Who
I wonder how large a role he's gonna have
Mm-hmm.
because like that's kind of weird. He don't look like them, but like they said episode, but
Like that's why I was like, was he just saying that just for show, or was it like
I don't think he would just say that because that can get people killed.
that's true, right? And did you see the way he startled? Like he was startled when Aegon walked in.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, so like, is he scared because it was like he was lying, or is he scared because he is telling the truth?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
I think he is. Because that would be kind of pointless for some like a random character to just give him that line. So
right. Honestly, I feel like
Yeah.
he has some sort of an important role coming up. So
What else happened? Not too much happened in this episode. I guess.
No,
not true.
too much. We see what's her name's brother with
Oh yeah,
Sir Kristen. I wonder how that's gonna go. I don't know.
Oh, Allison's brother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, he's gonna die. He's dead. And,
I feel like I don't know. I feel like Sir Kristen Cole gonna find a way for him to make him die. I feel like they started off a little heated right there. I'm like, all right,
Because like he gonna Allison's brother's gonna end up saying, "I know you like my sister." I can already see from that little the first time they met, and that's sending Cole over the edge and I don't know, set him up to die. Who knows? But yeah, so let's rate this episode. Kyle, go first, man.
man, this is tough, man. This is like what I feel like I gave last week's episode like a lower grade than the first one.
You said you liked it more. No, you did. You did. No, you did. You gave it lower. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I think this is tough for me to grade because this had like the best like scene in the series in the season so far. So I'm gonna give it a 7.8. I think this is a set episode for what's to come in next episode, which I'm expecting high expectations from. If we don't get it, then I'm gonna put it at a 5. Next episode has this much dialogue again, but yeah, man, it's 7.8. This is a great scenes. Let's wait till next week.
Man, that last scene was great though. But one scene can't dictate the whole episode. I'll probably give it a solid 7. That's it. I just think we was expecting like battles and war to wage a lot in this season, and we really haven't gotten a battle yet. So
And the one that we did, we only saw the aftermath of one.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Yeah. So these aren't bad episodes at all. I'm enjoying these episodes. It's just, we it's time to get to it at a certain point. So yeah, I would give it a solid 7.
Yeah, I agree. Because we only have what 8
5 more episodes left.
episodes.
Yep.
Yeah, so like you know what I mean, and yeah, like if we have that short of amount of an episodes, I feel like things should be, picking up. Should have been picking up already, but I would rate this episode a 7.4. I know it's very weird. Why is it not a 7.5? But yeah, no, I can agree with both of you. You both, honestly. I did enjoy this episode, only because of the scenes. I feel like each and every character had a a moment of like screen time where you're like it felt intense in a way. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah, and I kind of like that between each and every character. So yeah, that's why I rated it 7. I did enjoy this episode, but like you said, it's time to get it started.
Yeah, we trying to see some heads chopped off, man.
Yeah, honestly. So
See, yeah, come on, man. But like you said, Kyle, you said you got something planned for next week. So
somebody's gonna die next week, and if nobody dies, then I'm gonna be very disappointed.
You think it's a teacher?
Yes,
I hope so. Because because like we haven't had that moment where we're like a death happened, you're like, oh my goodness, I was not expecting that person to die. You know what I mean? Because especially I'm trying not to compare, Game of Thrones with this, but at the same time, you're like there was a lot more unsurprised death that happened in Game of Thrones where you're like, oh my goodness, you know what I mean? Because like the show is known for killing off like you know,
Not being afraid to kill him.
yeah, not afraid to kill anybody. You know, any main character could die the next day, and so yeah, I really want to see what they're gonna do. Like, where's that shocking, that shock whatever
Yeah,
moment, So I'm waiting for that.
we shall see, man. I know can't think nothing else. Nothing else.
Yeah,
No, this is not nothing to talk about. See you next week. Next week's a big episode.
We hope.
We
Yeah.
hope so.
Now that you said that, I got high expectations. So
Very high expectations.
I want some get people to talking.
We should be on edge the rest of the series. That's
That-
how.
That's
That's
exactly.
after this, because the first 3 episodes was not what we expected. But I just think this next episode is going to set the bar for the rest of the season.
Right.
all right, man. That's gonna wrap it up, man. Stay tuned for next week for episode 4. And yeah, I'm Chris.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm Sam.
We out.